Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, everyone. My name is Yusri Bayu Aditya, and today I will presenting our group to present our project, which is titled Classroom Action Research: Accelerating Micro Classroom Typo Communicative Confidence Using Adaptive Technology, Preferable Interactive Methods for our TEFL project. Okay, without further ado, let's begin. So, to begin our presentation, let us look at the background of this study. We centered our research around speaking anxiety because it is a widespread barrier that paralyzes young learners, resulting in a passive performance in class. In observing our research object, five fourth grade student at Sekolah Merah Putih, it became clear that the complete lack of basic school resources severely intensifies this anxiety. As Imran et al. Point out, traditional primary education often struggles to bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and spoken fluency. Additionally, Kukulska Hulme et al. Highlight that severe technological divides in developing regions make it difficult for schools to utilize digital tools. We choose this specific setting to prove that adaptive teaching methods can successfully overcome institutional resource deficits. Okay, in this slide, our entire investigation is guided by one central question, which is designed to target the core of the problem. How can high-intensity verbal interaction and adaptive teaching roles effectively accelerate English speaking confidence in primary school learners when digital infrastructure is entirely absent? Every piece of our instructional intervention and data analysis was formulated to answer this specific question. In the next slide, we detail our research subjects and environment analyzed. Our study focused on five fourth grade primary school students and attending on Sekolah Merah Putih on Lebak Bulus. Our data comes from observing an interactive micro classroom recorded during a condensed 3-day project. Because we were working in a completely resource-lean environment, we made a conscious choice to omit all digital screens and textbook, relying solely on live verbal interaction and detailed observation logs to track changes in student behavior. In this slide, we highlight our primary objectives and the academic value of this work. We aim to design a low-cost verbal curriculum that reduces student anxiety levels while maximizing student talking time. This supports the findings of Hadianto, which show that prioritizing student self-centered activities significantly boosts 21st century soft skills and active classroom engagement. For the wider field of education, this study offers a functional framework proving that intensive human interaction can fill the void left by missing school facilities, providing educators in underfunded communities with a realistic model they can replicate. Next, in the theoretical framework, rests on the three distinct pillars. First, our foundational teaching approach is built on the principle of Imran et al., who assert that localized practice are critically for early language development. Second, we embed the student-centered learning model from Hadianto to ensure that the student performance takes priority over teacher lectures. Third, we confront the stark digital divide highlighted by Kukulska-Hume et al., which requires educators to design creative and non-digital paths to achieve language fluency. And the specific teaching frameworks we put into action based on Oxford et al. We reject the idea of teacher as rigid lecturer, choosing instead to fluidly shift roles between roles as a controller, director, and facilitator to manage a bare classroom space. And to overcome the lack of textbook, we relied on audiolingual repetition drills described by Brooks, where students listen and instantly replicate speech aloud without looking at printed text. And finally, to encourage quick vocabulary recall, we use semi-control techniques, specifically the indirect brainstorming method, not by Crooks and Chaudron. In this slide, we break down our approach to analysis to evaluate how students behave in class. We applied the descriptive research method outlined by Atmo Wardoyo, which allow us to observe localized classroom dynamics up close. This qualitative framework fits directly into classroom action research, or CAR, as Siregar defines it. CAR is a highly reflective research tool used to constantly improve teaching technique based on immediate practical classroom problems, positioning the teacher as an active researcher, as an agent of change. And this also maps out how we execute CAR's spiral cycle using the classic chemist and McTaggart model highlighted by Siregar. Our team worked through a continuous loop of planning, action, observation, and reflection. We plan to identifying specific anxiety triggers. We took action by introducing a verbal-only repetition drills. We observed by monitoring the students' verbal response time. And lastly, we reflected at the conclusion of every lesson to fine-tune our conversational support for the next session. And in this slide, in our first target module, the instructor used targeted pronunciation coaching and situational support, acting as a dynamic controller and facilitator to guide basic speech production. This immediate scaffolding successfully mitigate language anxiety. Consequently, all 5 students managed to accurately, even though not perfectly, comprehend and apply basic everyday greetings within their proper situational context. And in this slide, the instructor used a rapid brainstorming exercise as a semi-controlled preparation techniques to prompt students to generate immediate mental association and translate cardinal numbers on the spot. Introducing a limited digital device successfully maximize classrooms engagement despite the overall lack of tech infrastructure. This approach led to fluent verbal mastery of counting numbers from 1 through 20 across the entire group. And the next is when the challenges in vocabulary retention occurred, the instructor immediately deployed the audiolingual method. The lesson plan prioritized active repetition drills, requiring these young learners to repeat daily action words aloud the moment they heard them, without any written text. This focused drilling builds stronger memory retention and enhance their phonetic precision. And this faced with the time limits and zero classroom infrastructure, the instructor functioned purely as a classroom director, shifting entirely to a verbal-only format that swap out digital slides for rapid two-way translation drills. This sudden adjustment forced the student to process and connect word meanings entirely through cognitive tracking, resulting in successful comprehension of both core and extended family relationships. And finally, the final session was designed as a cumulative review from all previous modules, serving as a comprehensive evaluation of student performance. Operating as an encouraging facilitator, the instructor created a safe, low-stress environment that reinforced a 21st century communication skills. This approach triggered a substantial increase in student performance, with the children spontaneously producing fluent English phrase completely on their own. And this brings us to our final conclusions. This study clearly demonstrates that structural resource deprivation does not prevent language learning, and the targeted verbal support can successfully substitute for missing school equipment. Our key actionable insight is that text-free repetition drills significantly lower childhood speech anxiety. However, we recognize our limitation. Just our brief 3-day timeline and the small sample size of 5 students mean these findings need further validation in larger environment. On the ethical front, a full informed consent was secured through the school administration prior to commencing the projects. And to conclude, these slides break down our complete three-phase pedagogical framework. We start with the exploration phase, where the teacher acts as a dynamic learning director, utilizing low-cost physical gesture or simple smartphone. Where the teacher acts as a dynamic learning director, uh, using just a simple physical gesture or simple smartphone image to introduce topics, effectively bypassing regional technology shortages. And the next, on the elaboration phase, student, which emphasize high intensity learning, the student can actively engage in semi-controller pair work and educational games like object counting or miniature arts, alongside structured communicative role play. And we finish with the last confirmation phase, where the instructor truly evaluates oral production, providing immediate pronunciation adjustment and genuine price. This validation step is very crucial to our framework, as celebrating child's effort directly reduces speaking anxiety and solidifies classroom confidence. And this is the reference that we use in our project and in these slides. And finally, that's from me. And thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.